Yo, good morning. What's popping off? Happy Friday. So the first thing that I've accomplished today is I did email that client that disputed their payment. And then I pretty much was like, hey, I went ahead, made sure that you got access. Again, redid everything so you could get access to this account, so you can have this work that we did for you that you didn't pay for because you should have already done this, but we went ahead and did it. Make it abundantly clear you did not pay for this work, blah, blah, blah. And they replied pretty much saying like, yeah, go F yourself. We're gonna use the work anyway. And it's like, I can only control what I do. I can only put the best foot forward, be the quote unquote bigger person. I'm at least like 6'6" in this scenario. So that's it though. I'm very surprised at the response, very shocked at it, but I guess I shouldn't be considering how they've behaved previously. And that's the way it goes. I'm happy it's done. I'm moving on. My hands are washed. I feel guilt-free. I have no blood on my hands. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing, baby. It'll come back. It always comes back. What's up? We got chest, back, and once again, a little bit of shoulders. Shoulders is kind of becoming like an accessory muscle group for me. I feel like I'm throwing it in like one set every few workouts. Today though, man, this man is chopping down a tree. Just to give you a quick insight, today I feel like what I'm learning is that I have a knowledge and skill gap in between where my business is and where I want it to be. I don't have any clients. One's supposed to come like at the end of this month. They said they're gonna pay. A handful have said that actually, but until they do, I feel like the skill that I need to learn in order to make some dinero right now that's gonna be the most effective is email campaigning, for sure. You need more knowledge on that. All right, just got to the gym, we'll see you. Banged it out. We just did chest and back. No shoulder accessories. Had to work quick though, cause I'm gonna go see some more family. I'm gonna see my cousins from Iowa. 5 months ago, I had never met my cousins from Iowa, but my mom and I took a trip out there. I met them, and now they're here in California. So we're gonna get to meet them again. Well, I won't be meeting them. You know what I mean. Grabbing lunch, hanging out, doing family stuff. But how cool is that? It's pretty late in life, I feel like, to meet cousins for the first time, but it's exciting. It should be fun. What's going on? It's 9 p.m. It's late. I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna lose my face. Boom. I didn't get a lot of footage from hanging out with my cousins, but I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Oh, going to St. Patrick's Day party right now. What is going on? We are mid St. Patrick's Day party. I'm at it. This is terrible. This looks like a bush. Everybody's here. You want to see? I gotta tell you, it's very difficult not to have alcohol. It's hard not to have any cupcakes.
Did you have a cupcake?
Not yet. And I'm staying strong.
It was very good, but not the mood.
Tossed it. Like, tossed it
Took
or
a bite and threw it away. That's very good though.
That's a big man move.
Jelly filled.
I love that.
You gotta try that.
So no candy, no alcohol. I'm doing well so far. I guess I still owe you a conversation about my cousins. Enjoyed hanging out with my cousins. I feel like every time I hang out with them, it's rejuvenating. I'm re-inspired that there's good and decent people in the world. So that's reassuring. That's probably the big gist of it. It wasn't really a place I could film at though. Hopefully you can hear this. Bye. 3-0. What's up? Water pong, beer pong, neck tag gang.
Do it for my gang.
Leprechaun gang. Lucky Leprechaun gang. More like St. Daddy's Day. What is going on? It is midnight 30, 12:30, and we as in me and you, we're at In-N-Out. Check that out. It's getting to that point in the social gathering where it's like, it's gonna be hard to maintain conversation with anybody. If you know what I mean, you know exactly what I mean. But I do have some interesting thoughts about the location that we're in. We got the In-N-Out. You might say, Nick, how does this fit into your diet? I'm hungry, for one. But for two, I feel like I lacked a lot of calories today, so I think no matter what I eat right now, it's probably gonna do me okay. But who knows, maybe this will be a promotion for In-N-Out and how healthy they are. I got a 3x3 fries and a water cup. I think that that'll do the trick. Before I get into the location, the young lady that was taking my order said that she opened at Starbucks this morning at 4 a.m. It's almost 1 right now, and she's closing at In-N-Out till 2:30. There's some hard workers out here. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody that says otherwise, I still believe they're out there. She also said somebody threw a macchiato at her this morning. That sucks. Be nicer to people, eh? Canadians certainly are. What I wanted to mention about the location real quick is this In-N-Out is in Carlsbad. If you are familiar, San Diego local, it's off the 78 a little bit. But what's kind of interesting is this is the first time I have been back in the San Diego vicinity since moving to Santa Monica. One moment, please. Take a look at that. Pretty good looking burger. You gotta say it's worth it. I paid with cash, so it's basically free. A handful of miles toward the beach. This is like the spot where I would park the burb. Like if you go to Carlsbad Village and you park right in that first street, there's free parking there, and that's where I would sleep a lot of times. I would do it with the Corolla and the burb. I don't know. It's bringing up some memories of a different time, and I feel like there's a transition now where it is always till these people pass. There's like a group of 4 because it's awkward. They also said there's a lot of drunks out, so because it's St. Patrick's Day. Awkward. Hella awkward. She said there's a lot of drunks coming through the drive-thru. That's concerning. Why are you doing that? Don't drink and drive. Anywho, what I was mentioning, I think there's certain times in our lives that are very particular phases, and it's cool to revisit this place and know that this phase is kind of gone. Not just the burb, but like San Diego for the time being. The burb's long gone. But San Diego is hard to let go of, but it also feels good. It's like a reassuring thing that, you know, I don't miss this place. There's a car right in front of me. I do miss and appreciate. These lights are so bright. Why even do it? Why have such bright headlights? I'm just gonna look straight at them. I'm just gonna look straight into their soul. It's 1 a.m. now, but that was a very interesting In-N-Out experience. 4 fools just like posted up, chilled, right next to the car. Weird. St. Patrick's Day is getting some weird vibe. We're turning left onto College Boulevard. College Boulevard has a Walmart there. This is the Walmart I got kicked out of for sleeping at too long. Kicked out of is kind of an extreme thing. They just wrote a note on my car that said, if you don't, we're gonna tow you. So that sucked. But in the Corolla, when I stayed there for like 10 days and they never said jack. So obviously they were discriminatory based on what my car looked like. Take that with what you will. I think experiences like these are valuable. I think when I was younger, I believe that I would have to say no to these social events or just time spent just having fun or socializing and meeting with people, or even just going to this In-N-Out right now, etc. I saw it as a waste of time, but I think it's valuable because you need life experience in order to be inspired by things so you can have more creative work. I think right now we're seeing a lot of gurus and such say that, not that it's hustle culture anymore. I think hustle culture is being deemed as toxic, quote unquote, but there's still like an element of not necessarily hustle, but say no to everything that's not work, you know, like fill your time effectively with work. But without life experiences, what do we have? Oh my gosh. So this road, I don't know if I ever told this story, but when I first got the Corolla, I had the Corolla and the burb. The burb was parked at a friend's house about, I believe it was 8 miles away from that Walmart. I got the burb, I drove it to the Walmart, and then I ran back to the Corolla. I didn't have the money, or I refused to spend the money on Uber. It wasn't even a consideration in my mind. I was so malnourished that it was so difficult, and I wish I would have showed you, but it was all hill. There's like a huge hill that I just went on, and I just remember it being excruciating and grueling, and being so hungry and tired, and I hadn't ran at all, you know, so I was like withering away just trying to make it to this vehicle. And then I made it, and then I had to sleep all sweaty because it took so long. It was nighttime.
Ruthless. Oh, my jeans! I forgot about
back.
those. Fuck.
The jeans are out there.
What do you got to say for the dog? What do you got to say for the vlog?
My Levi's aren't even dry.
Levi's, no dry. No dry Levi. Oh yeah, Maddie, what do you got?
For the vlog.
Oh, that says it all.
Down bad.
Yeah. Down bad.
Wait, what's the saying? She down, but I'm up.
Hey.
Wait,
Kyle! Oh my god.
I think that sounds right. We'll find it. We'll workshop that
you know what
one.
I'm going for, right?
Yeah, I do.
These pictures of the 3 of us are so good.
Oh, I know.
What the
All right, leaving San Diego, back to Irvine, back to Orange County, baby. Let's go. What's going on? We're about to hit a run. I very much so did not want to do this. I'm tired, and I just don't want to do it, you know? But when I think about it, I chose to drive to San Diego. I chose to stay up late. I chose the social event, and then I'm gonna choose not to run. I'm gonna punish myself twice. So no sleep and no exercise. Can't happen. Can't do it. Gotta get after it. I want to talk about two things though. Spin move here. Two things that are very much bothering me. The things that are being said to me. And before I dive into that, I just want you to know that I am going to try to run these miles as slow as possible. It's supposed to be 13 miles according to the plan. There's no way. Today I'm just gonna do my best. And by best, I mean just take it as slow as I can. That's it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it today. And that's the thing about running. No one can ever knock you for doing a run. You did it, you know? Doesn't matter if it was fast or not, you did it. The city. There it is. There's that city out there. There's that city, boy. Another one. For you non-LA people, standard traffic. Standard. Just. Look at this. Cabinet drawer gang. What's up? What it do, Shardy? We are back in Santa Monica. Feels good to be back. I gotta catch up on a few things, and then we have to pick up where we left off last. I ran a little over 5 miles yesterday, and I did it at an easy pace, as promised. And I gotta say, I think I could do that for a longer length of distance. I spoke on the phone with my sister for most of the time, which I think maybe that helped too, just distract things. But I think I could run a 9+ minute pace for I think we should try it. We should try the big 13 or 14 next Saturday. Maybe I'll just stick with 10. Don't want to just jump the gun here, but I think we could do that if we slow down the pace. For some reason, every time I start running, I'm like, I don't even know what pacing is. I'm just gonna sprint. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna wait till my quads are burning. That's not the right strategy. But what I mentioned before the run was there's two things that have been bothering me. One of them, watch yourself. One of them is I've been seeing people I know and they've been calling me skinny. What's up with that's not what I want. I don't want that. I don't want to be perceived as that. Frankly, let's make a clarification here. I don't care how they perceive me. It's how I perceive myself. But if I had to choose, skinny would not be the word. I want people to look at me and be like, wow, that man is a beast. That man is just a swole guy. Look at that swole guy. Look at that soldier reporting for duty. So I think that's weird. It's like an interesting, never been in this predicament before. Never been called skinny. I don't know. It feels weird. Reminds me of that video where they're like, and she thinks I'm skinny. You know what I'm talking about. The second thing is, and this is more in line with the business, the podcast is getting more reviews, which is really exciting. It's awesome. I think we're 2 away from 90 right now, which means we're 12 away from 100. But the latest reviews have been like, this is awesome. Love the wide range of topics you discuss. Forget about niching down. He covers it all in such a great way, which is cool. I do appreciate the compliments, but it makes me wonder if it's not niched down enough and that the podcast may need a rebrand in order to solve problems more effectively. Because if it is a little too general, which I believe it might be, the tagline is interviewing entrepreneurs, experts, and entertainers to help you live a more fulfilling life and level up your business. Low-key kind of vague. Low-key high-key. Like, imagine if I was just like, interviews with white-collar entrepreneurs to resolve cash flow issues in your business. That's more specific. Why is that important? No. And then just layer it down. Obviously, I'm not going to find the solution just going back and forth right now. But those are the two thoughts I wanted to touch on briefly yesterday. Niching and skinny. Moving on. I made a goal this year that I wanted to go to church every single Sunday in person. I have gone every Sunday except for once I watched online, and today's going to be another online. It's just, I have no excuses. I have zero excuses. I'm hoping I'm not setting a bad precedent as to what should be expected when you set goals, but I think this is the right call. Stay home, watch service, take some notes, memorize my lines, hit acting class, keep it focused. Apartment is in shambles. I've been gone for a while. Need to rejuvenate a little bit. That's what I got for you.
Then what is it that Jesus...
What up? Currently in bumper-to-bumper traffic again. What is new, baby? What's new? On my way to acting class. I'm performing the first and second third of the monologue that I was talking about. So that's what we got brewed up. But fingers crossed I can make it. It's so rainy. It's been so rainy in LA. So rainy in C8. Hey, 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 it's been really rainy this year for real though. You know, I just love it when people come out of the woodworks and just say, we needed this. We needed this. You know, it's raining a lot, but we needed this. Did we? Maybe we did. What up? We are halfway done with acting class right now. So far, so good. It's been fun. It's a fairly small class. I think there's 5 other people in there. Everybody got to work a little bit. I'm going last today with scene work. Monologue will bring us home. Keep you updated. Tea time with Shy Guy. He's back.
Baby.
Made the vlog part 2. Winter wake up.
That's not a picture?
No.
Take a picture.
I'll take a ready. 3, 2, 1, cheese. I'll get the back of your head in the mirror. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, bye.